I personally feel like Adept Cosmetics does consistently interesting launches and collabs, and this one is no exception. It's their collaboration with Amy Loves Makeup, and it's coming out on May 1st, and it consists of this palette and a little blush palette. How cute is that? I have to say a massive thank you to Makeup on Your Radar. These are their pictures. Let's discuss this. Here's the thing with Adept, right? You look at the palette and you kind of go, oh yeah, that's really, really nice. But then when you see the swatches, your brain explodes. Or maybe that's just me. The palette itself is cool toned. It has one multichrome, one holographic shadow, two duochromes, 6 shimmers, and 5 mattes. Let's have a little look at it. Oh my goodness. Like, excuse me. I've said this many a time before, but I really feel like their shimmers and multichromes, etc., are like some of the best. And I know I've said it before, I'm a massive hypocrite in that I normally like to have it be like half mattes or just fully shimmers. But you know what? I'll let Adept off. I think this is very nice. This is going to retail for $69, but there are various codes that you can use to get 10% off. So for example, Amy Loves has her own one, which is Amy Loves. That'll get you a little bit of money off. I mean, I really like this. I love the cool tonedness of it all. But there's also a face palette which includes 2 highlighters and 2 blushes, and they're really, really pretty. It's going to retail apparently for $34. Again, you can use codes. So for example, Makeup on Your Radar has their own one. It's Radar 10. Oh, I need Adept to not come out with things that I like. I don't need this, but I think it's very, very pretty. I just find it so funny that like whenever I look at an Adept palette, I'll look at it like this and kind of be like, oh yeah, that looks nice. But I could very happily and easily scroll on. But it's always those damn swatches that get me, that they make me kind of like lose all sense of sanity. Like I've gotten so many things from them that when I initially eyeballed the palette, I was like, yeah, fine, whatever, don't care. And then I saw the swatches and I've changed my mind. And I'm immediately like, here, take my money, take my debit card. Now, I am trying to be a little bit better. So I'm looking at this and kind of being like, come on now, Teresa, get your SH1T together. But I do think this is really, really pretty. And if you are looking at this, you haven't tried anything from Adept, let me tell you that they are very, very strong. This is going to do well, right? Amy Loves Makeup is a really well-known content creator across several different platforms. So this is going to do well anyways. I think that the price isn't bad at all things considered. Like they haven't actually increased the price. Obviously, because you know how normally collabs, they'll like increase the price. Like this is normally like what their stuff would cost. I hope that they do a bundle. Like they should do a bundle deal with like that palette and the face palette. I think that'd be really, really smart. I think it's done really, really well. There's not that many like bluey cool tones. I think that they should have leaned in a little bit more and done more cool toned browns, because when you actually see them swatch, they're not as cool toned or they're not as browny as you need them to be. And I think if you go a full like cool toned brown blue, that is just spectacular. So good. And then juxtaposed against this, she knows what she's doing. Like that's just done really, really well. I like this. I do not need it. I'm going to try not to buy it. But let me know what you guys think. Are you interested in this or not?